come here to eat and sleep, but the struggle still continued. If you see a city of this caliber, knowing that it was built by our people with no machinery, it shows that our ancestors really suffered in the New World.
So the colonial Salvador that began to be built in 1549 was obviously very small and was located in what is now the Pelourinho neighborhood. In the 7th century, it was surrounded by a wall of stones and mud to protect it from any type of attack and tricks such as Dutch. So even today, we have a part of this stone wall preserved. So this is the unique part of the wall that we still have preserved here in Salvador. This wall was built in the 7th century to protect the city.
The wall is still here. Oh my God. So basically, this is the foundation of Brazil.
Yeah, because Salvador, the first capital, was founded in 1549, and Brazil started to be invaded in colonized in 1500. So 49 years after. And this is the map of Salvador original. So you see the wall here? So now we are about here.
Here.
Yeah.
So this was the whole Salvador.
Yeah, that now is just the Philippine neighborhood. And of course, all this that you see, this wall was built by our sisters, Africans. So it's
I feel like they made Africans do all the hard work.
Of course, all.
Because to build this,
All the hard work, all the city, each rock, each stone that you see here, from that period, 16th century, 7th century, was built by enslavement. And also indigenous, but majority
were
the
slaves.
Africans. Yeah.
It's like you put in like raw. This is in its original state.
From about 1613.
Just want to know like who built this place. Pessoas que foram escravizadas e trabalharam duro nessa área para construir essa região que hoje nós conhecemos como centro histórico, né? O Pelourinho. One unique thing about Pelourinho, anytime you're here, is the gravel roads. You see the roads are made of stones, but apparently the roads that are made out of stones got history, and it's not a good one. Can you tell me what these stones on the ground really represent?
It's stones here, part of this place has black
Black.
because the black people after slavery building this place. So
The, build,
this place has
the whole place was built by black people.
okay, the black people but after slavery building.
The stones is it in its original form or it has
Subscribe.
Essas pedras, houve, na verdade, um processo, né, de revitalização, porém mantendo a estrutura que foi construída século passado, né? Na verdade, há séculos, já que o Pelourinho, a história é que, pelo menos no século XV, foi construída essa área.
King of the West, no problem. If you want to subscribe, I didn't force you to subscribe, please. So it's nothing, right? It's nothing personal. If you want to subscribe, no problem. So we are watching. This guy is called Wodemaya. He goes around the world showing people the beauty of the world. You know, the origin of the world, of the cities. So this is exactly what I want to do. You see now, this was a slave. Yeah, yeah. You see now, no king, no problem. If you will not subscribe, I didn't force you to do that, please. So Guys, subscribe. Subscribe. If need be, I want to build a community because I want to be doing the same thing. It was built in 1959. Is it 1959? Oh, elite area. This is to mean that this is where white people live.
This is the street, man.
Yeah, it's a bit. Now it's more busy. But all this area, called Pelourinho, originally was like the rich area. After when the city starts to expand to other areas, this place starts to be more commercial, turn commercial. And many homeless people also start to invade occupy this house that was empty, irregular, like not regular. So we also had a very strong social crisis here in this neighborhood about in 20th century.
And this place was built by
This place was built by the Africans, the enslaved people, but in order or designated by the General Commercial that
iniciativa para poder retirar algumas famílias, porque alguns prédios são valorizados, é uma área comercial, mas também existem famílias que residem nessa área.
Mas aqui também tem que ver que esses casarões também pertenciam a famílias ricas no passado. Então você teve um processo também de substituição, né? Quando aqui deixou de ser talvez a parte nobre da cidade, essas pessoas ricas mudaram para outros lugares. Né? Não foi ocupado por pessoas pobres. E quando foi ocupado por pessoas pobres, teve uma reforma daqui, teve uma tentativa de retirada dessas pessoas pobres dos imóveis. You know, this place, when the slave masters that have the coffee farm and all the palm plantations, when they started the palm wine for cosmetics, they were all those ones that had those houses in Pelourinho where they have the slave masters colony. You understand? It's kind of like instead of being a castle, it's like a community. So that's where they have the John McLean and all them. You understand? In Portuguese level. So when it started changing, the abolition of the slave and distance, they moved from that Pelourinho where you guys ate yesterday and had lunch to come to this place. So this is one of the most expensive pieces of land in the whole Bahia.
Did you know that some of the enslaved Africans in Brazil returned back to Africa? As of why they returned, I had no idea. But based on my research, some bought their freedom and went back to the motherland. But also, many believe that during one of the biggest revolts in the history of Bahia, where they termed to be called the Revolt of the Malays, which is Muslims, on January 25th, 1835, over 600 slaves mobilized themselves in search of their freedom. So that caused the biggest revolt in the history of Bahia. And at the end of the day, some were caught, they were flogged, some were also executed, and majority of them were deported back to the continent. Hence the name, the Tabon people of Ghana.
So if you've ever heard about Jamestown, yes, Jamestown in Accra. I'm currently at Jamestown.